Hi, I'm Bree Travis,
I'm Jay Clay.
And I'm Robert Goranson.
and we're going to introduce to you the Atantu marketing strategy. The Atantu is an all-in-one smartphone app. It focuses on customization, automation, and push notifications. The great thing about this app is that it operates on wireless internet by using a microserver that's embedded in the app. This is good because you can send large files such as movies and photos, and you don't have to worry about it jamming up as it would with an internet-based server. Also, this app is so customizable that a company can customize the app to target or to enhance its customer service for its target market, and then each consumer can further customize the app so that essentially they're pushing a button, the app is working for them to contact the company, and then they're receiving a push notification with a response for the company. No more waiting on hold with customer service.
In order to approach the features and identify the target market for Atantu in the United States, we decided to conduct a comprehensive SWOT analysis of this. And this SWOT analysis told us a lot of things about the product and also how we might be able to position this application in the market in order to maximize adoption. So first, some of the strengths of this application were that it was extremely customizable, and this was a benefit to the consumer as well as any sort of enterprise that might be able to use this in order to improve their business practices. As Bree alluded to earlier, it also uses a microserver, which improves the reliability of the app and further enhances the consumer's experience. Finally, it's compatible with iPhones and iPads as well as Android devices, which is huge because these devices control the market share. Unfortunately, this product isn't without its limitations, as most applications are, and one of the internal shortcomings of this product is that it is dependent on access to Wi-Fi. So this limits its utility to places that you need to connect and get a password and a username and log in. So we're talking maybe your home or businesses such as Starbucks and other organizations that provide Wi-Fi to the public. Another weakness is that it is in a space and an industry that has a low rate of consumer retention because of the other products that are being introduced and the fact that it has to compete with other applications even outside its industry. The company itself also has limited financial resources, and their knowledge of the U.S. market is limited due to the fact that they originate from India. Also, the application's name in the U.S. market might turn some people off and be an obstacle for adoption because of the name, and it might want to be changed to something that is a little bit more standard or easier to pronounce to some consumers. With that said, though, this product has several opportunities that are unique to this market in the U.S. segment. One of them being the fact that San Francisco recently announced that they are providing free Wi-Fi access in several public locations. Also, due to the customization of this application, we feel that we could align our initiative along corporations and enterprises and help them improve their customer service. And also, we can even go so far as obtaining cooperative marketing agreements with these businesses in order to stimulate the adoption rate and get our product literally into the hands of our consumers. However, some of the threats that this application currently experiences is the lack of awareness. This primarily is due because of the fact that it's a startup and it's being launched in the U.S. market, and the fact that there's not a lot of connection right now with India, so the adoption or the awareness has been slower to process. Another one of the primary threats this application faces is the concern over protecting data. This is a huge issue, not only in the application space, but also with all highly regulated industries across the United States. Everything from power and utility companies to financial institutions are extremely concerned over data protection and making sure that their consumers' information doesn't end up in the wrong hands. In order to overcome this possible threat, though, Atantu will want to make sure that it's equipped with being able to secure its consumers' data. A couple years ago, or actually recently, Snapchat faced a similar concern over a data leak with a lot of information being exposed to the public after someone hacked into their account. So this is something that Atantu is going to want to address initially to make sure that consumer apprehension is eased. Our market for Atantu app in the United States is going to be a little bit different due to the United States limitations in terms of the IT infrastructure. India's metropolitan areas are well equipped with access to Wi-Fi, and that is a positive for the adoption rate in India. However, a lot of rural areas do not have the same sort of access to Wi-Fi. For example, some places in remote West Virginia or other states would be limited in terms of their ability to use this app to improve their customer interaction with the companies that they do business with. On top of that, 6% of the entire U.S. population lacks access to basic internet services. So those are some primary characteristics or components that Atantu is going to want to consider when they take this application to market in the U.S. With this said, the best strategy to implement this will be to pilot a program in a metropolitan area with access to free public Wi-Fi. Fortunately, San Francisco recently launched free Wi-Fi to 31 public spaces, and this is huge because this only stimulates the adoption rate in a city like this and makes it so these consumers or users can utilize this app on a daily basis and consistently without being tethered to wireless internet provided at their homes or even in businesses such as Starbucks. Another feature of this application is that it is in the heart of Silicon Valley out west, and traditionally trends in clothing and technology travel from west to east across the United States, so this improves the chances of adoption. We also identified 3 industries that struggle traditionally with their customer service, and these are cable and TV internet providers, wireless communications companies, and financial institutions. We looked at a series of surveys and decided that this would be the best way to go to market with this application in order to generate awareness and adoption of our app, being as this can mutually benefit not only our purposes but help the companies in the space. The unique customization abilities of this app make it perfect to tailor it and enhance the customer experience right down to the individual consumer level.
We reviewed a Zendesk survey of 16,000 companies that were surveyed across the United States, and it showed that the average satisfaction rate was 81%. For financial and insurance services, however, they only rated at 77%, and media and telecommunications rated at 72%. They had the lowest consumer satisfaction rates of all the industries. We feel that partnering with a cable and internet provider would enhance their customer experience and would also provide a needed service to that internet company, but it would also allow for free marketing of the Atantu app. Our target market would be a cable and internet provider in the San Francisco area. Our estimation of total market would be the population of San Francisco, which is roughly 840,000. We would target the age range between 18 to 65 years old. This comprises 67% of the population. Also, of the entire population, there's a 13.2% rate that falls below poverty level. Because we're not targeting the entire population but a specific age range, we estimated conservatively at 10% of poverty level. This reduces our estimated target population to 478,000 people. Only 61% of U.S. households and 79% of U.S. businesses use Wi-Fi. However, 71% of mobile communication occurs over Wi-Fi. So factoring in these numbers, it further reduces our target market to 292,000. Therefore, the estimation of the total market is between 292,000 and 478,000, or roughly 350,000 consumers.
Positioning the Atantu application on the U.S. market is of the utmost importance. For example, on my cell phone, on my iPhone, I have 10 plus applications, which is not out of the norm for a lot of American consumers. Our main focus is trying to figure out how can we best get the Atantu app onto such devices as the iPhone, Android, iPads, and other similar devices. One of those things that we want to do is give it a slogan. The three of us have agreed that the slogan for Atantu should be taking it to the next level. Taking it to the next level encompasses a lot of things. One of those things is separating ourselves from our competitors. Our competitors are Snappy, Magic Jack, Tango, Viber, and other such platform devices. Customization is paramount when it comes to customer service. This app doesn't just deliver the typical functions. It's customizable right down to the individual so that the customer can get the most out of it. What Atantu is promoting is not just another application, but a lifestyle. The entry mode strategy that we seek to utilize, we should utilize application marketplaces such as Google Play and iTunes. Since for the devices, iPads, iPhones, they use iTunes, and Androids, they use Google Play. iPhones have the highest rate of heavy app users at 34%, and Androids are close behind at 30%. Initially, Atantu should be offered for free download at app stores and to help increase distribution in early stages of marketing. Pay-per-click will generate revenue through advertisements. The broader our base, the more money that we can make from advertisements. As I've already stated, we have many competitors, but none like us. The market is somewhat oversaturated. We compete against companies who already have their own apps or their own way of connecting with customers to improve customer service. What differentiates us from the other applications, one user, whereas the others are targeting the masses. Our recommendations for Atantu would be to introduce this app in the area with a high percentage of available Wi-Fi, such as San Francisco. We seek to target businesses such as internet service providers and financial institutions with poor customer service rates. There are some companies like Comcast who are in the news for customer service. If Atantu can improve customer service for these already known companies, businesses, then that would further give us the credibility with the customers to utilize its other functions such as SMS messaging, text messaging, and also to be able to call others. We can emphasize the customization, automation, and push notification features, which none of these other devices have.
One of our recommendations would be to highlight that consumers can individualize the application to further customize the already tailored app. What does this mean exactly? It means that the company can obtain this application, customize it based on its unique business structure, put it in the hands of the consumer. From there, the consumer can take that already tailored app and extract the main features that he or she uses most often to interact with that company. This allows the consumer to get in and out of the app and achieve their desired customer or company response right away.
We seek to piggyback on existing cable internet providers to enhance their customer experience and gain free advertisement so that we can have more of a base.
In order to get this in the hands of consumers, we'll want to utilize an effective digital media campaign concentrating on various channels that include blogs, internet radio, websites, as well as other digital platforms, and also partner with other companies to promote the Atantu application.
In summary, the infrastructure in India is not comparable to the infrastructure in the United States. Therefore, we must modify our entry strategy. We would like to start in San Francisco, which already has access to public Wi-Fi and is a densely populated area in the heart of Silicon Valley. We'd like to position the application as a way to improve customer service. Furthermore, we'd like to partner with companies and industries known for poor customer service. And we would use digital channels to promote this to consumers.
We'd like to thank you for your time and allowing us to present the Atantu marketing strategy. My name is Jay Clay.
And Bree Travis.
And I'm Robert Corenson.
Thank you.
You.